Aho, brothers. This is Len Izzo, King Camel, who carries deer energy. Saturday morning, just got through with a good bike ride. I love the experience of exercise, always have. You know, it's that archetype of the athlete, which is in all men, I believe, inside of us. That desire and drive to be in the body and to work the body. I am making this video, a short video, to introduce you to join me in a cleansing process. I will give you some of the basics here so that there's no confusion what it is. If and when you go to my website, lenizzo.com, click on For Men Only and look at the flyer, read the flyer. This is the flyer. The theme of it is releasing the wild man, the sacred masculine, through conscious cleansing and transformational technology. The transformational technology is the container. We established a container 2 weeks ago at the GOT. There's a group of men that sat with me, and we really forged a fire together. We started a fire relative to the issues, the energy, the need around men getting deeper into their body to uncover the deeper levels of health, the deeper levels of vitality. And there are barriers to that. There are elements to that prevent men from doing that, I believe. This container is a 30-day process, and I'm going to give you the 3 ways to come in. One is you could come in, there's no fee, there's a donation basis, and you can participate in all 4 webinars and conference calls, which are check-ins. You could work around your individual health issues. You'll have plenty of accountability energy to hold a goal for yourself, to establish some goals. The information you'll get about the archetype of health and the archetype of healing and how it relates to our work and your mission and how it relates to you fulfilling with greater passion, with greater vitality, with greater drive and energy your mission for being here and how that contributes to the whole. That's the gold level. It's one way to step in. It's easy. You'll have some challenges, but you establish your own path that you're going to walk. The second way, which is the first way, which is called silver, the second way is called gold. The gold entry is the same. You come on board with all 4 check-in calls, kind of whatever it takes call to hold us accountable as men, and I'll hold that point with you as you hold it with me. The second doorway of entry is through doing that along with taking a bottle of water each day. And on that water bottle is imprinted words that represent your intent around this cleanse. It follows the technology of our consciousness reflected through a word carries energy, and you imprint that in a water bottle, and in that water bottle are 3 homeopathic remedies to detoxify the lymphatic system, the digestive system, particularly liver, kidney, and bladder. And those systems are key systems for detoxification. It's simple. You drink a bottle of water each day, a clear bottle, not a bottle like this, but a bottle that's transparent. And I'll work that process with you so you can come up with your 3 or 4 words. It follows Dr. Emoto's work on how words imprinted in a medium of water changes the crystallization of that water. And that relationship carries power. When you do that in a cleanse on a day-to-day basis and work that internally and externally, a simple bottle of water each day will provide some magical results relative to you becoming healthier and tapping a different level of vitality and or tapping into the shadow elements that are there at a cellular level that many men just will not go into their body. The third level, which is the platinum level, is all of this plus a 14-day more intense cleanse right in the middle. And that 14-day cleanse is still simple. You're drinking 2 shakes a day. You're taking a pack of formulas to help detoxify the liver, help the liver do what he's here to do. In Chinese medicine, the liver is considered the general. It purifies the blood, and if we're going through life and never really purifying and supporting our own liver, our own function that way, there's a gap that I believe is missing, and we haven't been taught how to take care of ourselves this way. And a lot of men I see are doing it piecemeal. So that's a 14-day, more intensified cycle right in the middle, right? And all of these levels, level 1, which has no cost to it, it's the donation basis. Level 2 is $150 to get those 3 remedies, my supervision, to be in the container, do your work, check in once a week. Level 3 is $275. You get both of those plus all of the supplements for that 14-day cleanse. Believe me, men, it is just about a giveaway. And this is part of me bringing my work, me coming out of my shadow, me coming out of my hiding, and truly loving being part of this container. And I believe that, it's not just I believe, I've done groups for many years before, but I've never done one in our container. The group carries a lot of power. And that's the power to change and evolve. And it's not just for us. Each one of us men in this cycle, this summer, will provide something that I believe is for the larger community. You'll have to experience that. We know how that works. I believe we know how that works. Who should be part of this? Any man who desires to move his health forward. Any man who desires to get healthier. There doesn't have to be something wrong in your body in order to be healthier. It's just sharpening your sword. And that being said, there's nobody today that is not carrying some level of toxicity. You show me where your toxicity is, and through the right clinical technology, I can show you where that is, and I'll show you where mine is. We live in a toxic world. Don't deny that. Who else should be part of this? Any man that's had any kind of health crisis in the past, any kind of diagnosis you're working with, being on any kind of medication, come into this. I offer not just this range of technology and stewardship around this kind of process, but I offer 37 years of integrated clinical knowledge, and I'll help you understand why going to an uninitiated doctor in an uninitiated system and reading some numbers on a page is not the most complete way of determining if there's something else going on with you. This is about becoming more awake to what's going on, the issues in the tissues, and taking control of your health. So who should come in? Any man who feels kind of helpless in their body, any man who has a weight issue, any man who has an energy issue, any man who has soft addictions. Up at the GOT, someone asked me, what are soft addictions? Soft addiction could be drinking coffee for energy, eating ice cream every night, taking the pleasures, or utilizing the lover energy to get pleasure where something is missing, and doing it in a way that is unconscious, not conscious. This cleanse isn't about deprivation. This is about understanding and becoming aware and awake to what it is we do as men, what it is you do as a man, that robs your energy and doesn't add to it. Soft addictions are different than hard addictions. A hard addiction is usually considered, hard drinking, hard drugging. But a hard addiction could be, I can't get away from the TV 2 hours a night. Can't be, I can't get away from my work, to actually relax and go deeper inside myself. So humanity, I believe, is addicted. We live in an addicted realm, and it's up to us, I believe, in our mission to clarify and purify that. A cleanse is a wonderful, challenging, and yet doable way to be in the world and not of it. Going through the summer, this is a July event. Look at my flyer. This is not about depriving you of a barbecue or a beer here or a glass of wine or the pleasures of embracing the summer season. But it will be done, it can be done from a more conscious level. You can still lose that weight, you can get healthier, and you can stay balanced in ways that we're here to reprove. So I invite you, there are many other categories I could go over. If you have any questions, I invite you to give me a call. Let's discuss it and see if this is a right fit for you. At least go on and look at the flyer, because this is for our community. This is for our work. There's something more going on here, and there have been some brothers that have supported me to bring this work in. I'm doing it because it's part of my work. I love to do it. I'm doing it because I love to work with men and heal the hearts, bodies, and minds of men as I heal my own and transform my own. So this is King Camel, who carries deer energy, signing off. I'm in this container. I invite you to join me. I challenge you to join me, because it will be a challenge, and it will be a good challenge. It will be a good battle, and it will be a good fight to help raise the frequency of your body to match the frequency of your mission. Aho, brothers. Look forward to talking with you. Bye for now.